Welcome back to Turbo Trendz TV, your go-to spot for the latest, hottest, and most in-depth car reviews. Today, we've got something big, bold, rugged, and incredibly popular. We're diving deep into the all-new 2026 Toyota Fortuner. This SUV has long been a favorite in markets across Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and beyond. It's a vehicle known for its durability, versatility, and sheer road presence. But in 2026, Toyota is taking things to the next level. Whether you're a longtime Fortuner fan or just curious about what's changed, stick around, you're in for a treat. Exterior. Right off the bat, the 2026 Fortuner grabs your attention with a bold and aggressive new face. Toyota's designers have gone for a more futuristic, angular look without losing the rugged DNA that has defined the Fortuner for years. The front grille is now wider and more imposing, featuring a mix of chrome accents and a black mesh insert that screams premium. The LED headlights are slimmer and sharper, stretching further along the fenders and integrating seamlessly with the daytime running lights. And speaking of lighting, the front DRLs now boast a dual strip layout that adds a distinctive signature look, especially at night. The redesigned bumper features a more aggressive lower section with larger rear vents and a tough skid plate that enhances its off-road stance. As we move to the side, the Fortuner maintains its muscular proportions, but there are some key updates. The silhouette remains bold and athletic, with a high beltline and pronounced wheel arches that give it that commanding SUV presence. The new 20-inch alloy wheels on the higher trims bring a modern, almost sporty touch to the otherwise rugged demeanor. A sharp shoulder line runs from the front fender all the way to the rear, subtly sculpting the body for a sleeker profile. Toyota has also slightly tweaked the window lining, now surrounded by glossy black trim that gives the Fortuner a more upscale vibe. Chrome door handles, side steps, and roof rails come standard on most trims, emphasizing utility without compromising on style. The side mirrors now include integrated cameras for the 360-degree view system and feature new aero design to reduce drag and wind noise. Swinging around to the back, the changes are just as striking. The rear LED taillights now extend horizontally and are connected by a stylish black bar that gives the SUV a more unified, premium appearance. The tailgate itself has been redesigned with a slightly more squared-off shape, improving both aesthetics and cargo space accessibility. There's a new roof-mounted spoiler that adds a sportier edge and houses an integrated high-mount stoplight. The bumper features faux skid plates and dual faux exhaust outlets on the higher trims, which visually enhance the Fortuner's aggressive rear profile. It all comes together to give the 2026 Fortuner a modern, clean, and assertive look, a perfect blend of toughness and style. Interior. Now let's step inside, where Toyota has really pulled out all the stops. The cabin of the 2026 Fortuner has taken a significant leap forward in terms of both design and technology. You're immediately greeted by a new 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster that is fully customizable and displays navigation, media, and vehicle data in crisp detail. The center of the dashboard is dominated by a brand new 14-inch infotainment touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with Toyota's latest UI that is snappier and more intuitive than ever. Below the screen, you'll find sleek, capacitive touch climate controls integrated into a piano black panel. The dashboard design has a more horizontal layout now, giving a sense of space and width. Soft touch materials are abundant, especially in the higher trims, with stitched leather inserts on the dash, doors, and center console. The steering wheel is now sportier with a flat bottom and new multi-function buttons that are easier to use on the go. The seats, say available in fabric, leatherette, or full leather depending on trim, have been redesigned for better comfort on long drives and off-road adventures. Ventilated front seats, a powered driver's seat with memory function, and ambient lighting are new features that add a touch of luxury. Second-row passengers are treated to improved legroom thanks to a redesigned floor pan and thinner front seat backs. AC vents, USB-C charging ports, and a foldable center armrest with cup holders are all present, ensuring comfort for every journey. The third row is still best for kids or short trips, but Toyota has worked on easier access with the one-touch tumble system. Cargo space is generous, and a powered tailgate with hands-free access on top trims is a welcome convenience. Plus, there's added sound insulation throughout the cabin, making for a quieter ride compared to the previous model. Performance under the hood. The 2026 Fortuner offers a refined set of powertrains. For most markets, the headline option is a new 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine that now produces around 220 horsepower and 500 newton-meters of torque, an increase over the previous generation. Toyota's engineers have reworked the fuel injection system and turbo setup for better efficiency and lower emissions. There's also a mild hybrid version of this diesel engine available in select regions, adding a 48-volt system that provides a slight power boost while improving fuel economy and start-stop smoothness. For petrol lovers, there's a 2.7-liter naturally aspirated engine, and in some markets, a 2.4-liter turbo petrol may also be offered, both paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. And yes, Toyota has finally addressed the ride quality concerns. The new Fortuner rides on an updated version of the IMV platform with improved suspension geometry. The result is a smoother, more planted ride both on and off-road. The handling is more predictable, and body roll is better controlled, even at higher speeds or while cornering. Of course, the Fortuner still remains a beast off-road. With high ground clearance, improved approach and departure angles, and features like low-range gearing, hill descent control, and locking differentials, it's still one of the most capable body-on-frame SUVs in its class. The addition of terrain management modes further helps drivers tackle sand, snow, mud, and rocky terrain with ease. Whether you're hitting city streets or going off the beaten path, the Fortuner delivers. Now let's talk pricing. The 2026 Toyota Fortuner is expected to start at around $39,000 for the Bass 4x2 petrol variant, while the mid-spec diesel trims land around $45,000. Go all the way up to the top-spec 4x4 diesel with all the bells and whistles, and you're looking at closer to $54,000. Of course, prices vary by market, but Toyota is clearly aiming to keep the Fortuner competitive while offering more for your money. Optional packages include things like a JBL premium audio system, panoramic sunroof, wireless charging pad, and Toyota's Safety Sensei, which, by the way, is now standard on most trims. This includes features like adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and auto-emergency braking. So what's the final word? The 2026 Toyota Fortuner is a serious upgrade over the outgoing model. Toyota has successfully modernized the Fortuner without compromising the core values that made it a global success. It's still tough, still versatile, and now way more refined and tech-savvy. Whether you need a dependable family hauler, a weekend adventure machine, or just a stylish SUV that commands attention, the new Fortuner delivers across the board. It's not just an evolution, it's a statement. That wraps up our deep dive review of the 2026 Toyota Fortuner here on Turbo Trendz TV. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more exciting car content, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a review. Drop your thoughts about the new Fortuner in the comments below. Are you impressed with the updates? Would you pick this over something like the Ford Everest or Mitsubishi Pajero Sport? We'd love to hear what you think. Thanks for watching, and until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep it locked to Turbo Trendz TV.